Do you need help? No, I don't need help, Rob. I'm good. Thank you. All right, y'all. So let's just find a, if you're on your block, just go ahead and bring the block or book right underneath your bum, your butt, your booty, and just take a seat right there. Place your hands on your thighs first. Take a nice inhale in through the nose. So on the exhale, draw the shoulders down the spine. And I want you to just take a look around your space like we've been doing. Just take a look around the space. If you're in the space by yourself, it's all good. Take a look at maybe the pictures that you have in your space. I have pictures of family members here. It's just a nice way to just remind me and connect to me and let me know that I am loved. And it just helps to reground me, regroup me. So if you're in your space alone, like myself, go ahead and look at some pictures to help you reground or help you to reground and connect. If you're in a space, sharing the space with a loved one, maybe it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, maybe it's your pet. Go ahead, look at the pet, smile at the pet, maybe pat the pet, you know, give your partner a hug. It's all good. Just know that you are loved and we are here together in this space. Nice. Now I want everybody to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just rest the hand right there on the belly. Close your eyes gently. Continue to soften through the tops of the shoulders. And now taking a light inhale in through the nose, allow that breath to press, allow the expansion of the breath to open up through the back of the throat. So feel space at the back of the throat. Feel that space at the back of the throat begins to lengthen from the base of the spine all the way through the crown of your head. And let the breath out on the open mouth exhale. Again, deep inhale in through the nose. Now, as you take that breath into the nose, feel your belly expand, right? Feel the belly button push into your palms, like keep sending that breath down and out, right? Let the diaphragm do the work. Make sure the breath is not up in the chest or in the throat because that's where we create tension. That's not the that's not the actual correct way to breathe. Take an exhale out. Again, if you need to really understand how that diaphragm is work, place both hands on your belly. And it's like, imagine when you take that inhale in through the nose, imagine that you have on some really tight jeans or you have on jeans with a really, really tight belt. And what the belly does is expand and presses as if it's pushing the waistline of the jeans. It's pushing and spreading the belt nice and wide. That's right, because the breath drops down, the diaphragm drops down and presses out. And now on that exhale, the belly contracts back in and the breath goes out. One more big time, one more big inhale in through the nose. Keeping the breath nice and low in the belly and big open mouth exhale. Awesome work. Now from there, just shake the hands out. Shake the hands out. Let's start to warm up our wrists. So make two fists, all right? Make fists. And then just do some inside circles. And now we take it to the outside circles. Again, inside circles. So we're using these two fists. We're using this motion to warm up the wrist flexors and extensors. Something I want to do to activate and bring warmth to our joints before we start loading it with body pressure and before we start actually loading it with weights as well. Yeah, nice. Now from here, bring the fingertips together, press the palms down. I want you to keep the palms nice and flat. Push the wrists towards me. So the side of the wrist come towards me or towards your monitor, your screen, and pull everything back in. Let me come in and see. Hey, Miriam, Bridget, Sabrina. Hey, welcome, y'all. Again, fingertips interlace, shoulders roll down the spine. You'll push the side of the wrist forward. And then on that exhale, bring it back towards the chest. Again, press it forward. And exhale, pull it back in. There you go. Roll the shoulders down the spine. Keep your hands right below your breastbone, right there. And then push the palms down towards the ground. Let that stretch the wrist flexors. And now from here, pull the palms back up right underneath the breastbone. Inhale here at the top. Exhale, push down. And then pull it back up. Nice work. Now from here, did we do this already? No, let's go ahead and thread around. Keep the fingertips connected, fingers interlaced. Little pop rock motion there. Again, getting these wrist joints warm and activated. This is also with this motion is activating the shoulder joints. Just go the opposite way. Don't think too much. Don't think too much about which way I'm going. As long as the wrists are moving and everything is active. Nice. Let that go, everybody. Come onto your hands and knees now, right? Move the block to the side. So we're here on our hands and knees. Spread your fingertips nice and wide for me, please. Fingertips nice and wide, like starfish. Now, your index fingers and thumbs, I want you to really root down through the L shape of your index fingers and thumbs. All right? Take a big breath in through the nose and big breath of air out on the exhale. From here, your outer shoulders, these upper outer shoulders, instead of them pressing forward, I want you to rotate, spiral them towards the wall behind you, as if these outer upper shoulders are wrapping around right into your armpits. Beautiful. Hold there in tabletop pose. Now on your trunk, that's your belly button. I want you to lift in and up, flatten out your low spine. Look down towards the ground. Have 8 points of contact with your palms, your knees, your shins, and your feet, and push into the ground. Find that resistance as you're pushing into the ground. It's like as if you're pushing away from the ground, but the ground is pulling you towards it. So find that resistance as if I'm pressing 2 palms together. I want you to build up that natural resistance within your own body. That's also going to activate every muscle, every joint. Is going to start to heat and warm up your body as well. And now let that resistance go for a little bit, right? Take one more inhale here. Exhale, push away, push away, push away. And then let it go. Now inhale, cow pose. From here, keep the arms over the wrist. Just lift the chest up. Look up as you peel the heart towards the sky. Let the belly relax slightly. And now on the exhale, keep your shoulders over the wrist. Take cat pose. Chin tucks into the chest. Again, lifting from the core, pushing away from the ground. Inhale, draw the heart forward and up for cow pose. And exhale, round again for cat posture. Inhale, draw the heart forward and up for cow pose. Exhale, rounding through for cat posture. Again, inhale, draw the chest forward and up for cow pose. Exhale, round for cat posture. Hold here in cat pose. Hold there for 3. Hold for 2. Make your way back to tabletop position. Now from here, bring your big toes together. And notice right away when I pull my big toes together, my knees start to open up wide. That's what I want you to do. Open the knees wide and let your hips sink back towards your heels. Then walk and stretch the arms towards the top of the mat. Your third eye center space between the eyebrow. Let that just float down into the earth. Nice. Hold it there. Now we're in child's pose. You always know at any time, any moment, you can always, hi Clarissa, you can come to child's pose. Hey, Mary, come to child's pose. If you need to take a bit of a reprieve, take that child's pose, all right? Deep breath in through the nose. And big breath of air out of the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Neil said, you know, I would if I could. Come on, y'all. Come on, don't be afraid of yoga. Come on, get in here. It's just moving your body and using your breath. Anybody, this is accessible for anybody, all right? Anybody, just as long as you breathe with us. You don't even have to be doing the postures with us. Just breathe with us. One more big breath here in child's pose. And big breath of air out. Ha, nice. Come on up to all fours again. Here in all fours. Now from here, I would love for you to bring the right knee and extend the right leg towards the wall behind you. Let me come more into frame for my Instagrammers. There we go. Now spiral your right hip down. Keep drawing the right leg to the back wall. Now your foundation is in both palms right now, but I want you to also press down through your left shin and push down through the top of the foot. Keep drawing and spiraling your inner thigh in, then lift the thigh up about 1 inch. Activate, press through the heel. Take a big inhale in through the nose. Hold there. On the exhale, extend your left arm forward. Left arm is forward. Keep pulling the belly button in and up. Now we're balancing on the right hand and that left shin. That's the balancing, or that's our foundation right there. One more inhale here. On the exhale, I want you to round everything in like a nice tight ball. Press through. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, round in. Once more, inhale in up. Exhale, round in. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the hand to the ground. Go ahead and draw your hips to the back side, to the left side, up left, up right, and then back right, and come center back to tabletop pose. Left leg extends towards the back wall on the exhale. Right away, again, from here, I want you to spiral your left inner thigh. Spiral it in, lift it up a little bit. Lift up from the core and trunk. Keep the back flat. Take a big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, right arm extends forward. Nice. Gaze towards the top of your mat. Try not to look completely up. Just gaze forward there. Take a big breath in through the nose. Prepare. Exhale. Round through. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale. Round through. One more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale. Round through. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Circle your hips back left, back right, up right, up left, then back left, and then come center. Make your way back to tabletop pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round for cat posture. Hold your cat pose. Tuck the toes under. Nice work. Now from here, push the hips back towards the heels and then come forward to floating tabletop position. Push the hips back again towards the heels as if you're taking a child's pose, but not really child's pose. Back to floating tabletop. Push the hips back towards the heels. Come to floating tabletop. Hold there in floating tabletop pose. Round in the upper spine. Take a big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, down dog. Pull the navel in. Lengthen the thighs. And then from here, slowly begin to allow your heels to melt a little closer towards the ground. But don't force them down. If you can't get your heels on the ground, just bend your knees. Keep the feet hip width apart. Remember, anchoring down through the L shape of the index fingers and the thumbs. Upper outer shoulders, they spiral towards the back and they hug in towards the armpit. Take care too. Hey, Thomas, hold it right there. Breath is in through the nose. I want everybody to gaze back towards your thighs, right? Your thighs. I want you to spiral your inner thighs in. Pull them towards the back wall. Keep extending the tailbone up towards the sky as you take that inhale in through the nose. Stay there for the exhale. Feel that stretch through the backs of your thighs. Nice. Inhale, draw the navel in. Lift the hips up. Lift the heels as well. Exhale, high plank pose. Walk the feet back about an inch. Hold it in high plank pose. Make sure we're not dumping down into our low back. So low back stays in line with the top of the spine. Now lower your knees to the earth. Modification. For those that need to modify in high plank pose, you'll always take the knees. Now from here, we're going into a modified low plank. For today, a variation. Pull your heels towards your butt. Point your toes to the sky. Slowly begin to lower down. Remember, elbows press into the side ribs. Like this when you lower down for low plank. I don't want to see this. I want the elbows in, and then we lower down to the ground. Hold there. That's it. From here, exhale all of the breath out. Peel your chest up. Walk the palms back and then squeeze them in towards the rib cage. Gaze down on the exhale, release. Inhale, you're back in all fours. Lift from the trunk, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shake your head, yes, and downward facing dog. Shake it, no. Nice. Inhale, come high up on the toes. Exhale again, high plank pose like a little wave. Send your shoulders over the fingertips. Maybe walk the feet back. Now I want you to engage the thighs. So squeeze the inner thighs in, pull them up towards the ceiling. Low plank, full expression. Come to the knees if you need to. Bend at the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Lengthen like you're taking a push-up, but keep the arms straight. Flip the tops of the feet down. Now from here, pull the trunk in. That's the belly button, and lift the hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in and big breath out. Ah. Big breath in and big breath out. Ah, I'm getting a lot of waves. I hope these waves, y'all are in this room and you are working, even if you're not doing every posture. Take an inhale in through the nose. Exhale out. You're at least breathing with us, right? Here we go. Inhale. I want everybody to lift the right leg nice and high. So as you lift that right leg high, right? Right leg is high. Spiral your right hip down. Spiral it down. Lift your left heel even higher. Exhale, bring the right knee into the nose. Lift the trunk, lift the hips. Step your right foot through. And then slide the left thigh towards the back of the room. Bring your left knee to the ground. Hold here. Modify crescent pose. Now I'm going to give a quick demo for those that do have blocks. If you find that down dog and three-legged dog with the leg up is not accessible, use blocks to bring the ground closer to you. Lift. See, look how easy that is to just step the foot through. And then I take the lunge. Hold it right there, everybody. Take a big inhale, lift the chest, bring the arms, modify crescent lunge pose. So modify crescent lunge because we're on the knee. Take a deeper hinge here into this hip and then pull this hip. For most of us that are on IG, this is the right hip. Pull the right hip back into space. Notice how that left hip right naturally squares forward. Now from here, I want you to just circle the arms around. Let's open up the shoulder joint space. Also, what we're doing here is cleansing our energetic space. So like I said yesterday, let's not think about, oh, I got to get rid of that negative energy. Not necessarily negative energy, just moving energy out that's not serving us right now. Stuff that is not serving us. Maybe it's physical, maybe it's emotional, maybe it's mental. Let's get that out of the space. Take a back bend here on the exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Hands come through the heart center, hinge forward. Bring your fingertips to the ground. Untuck your back toe because you're lifting your back thigh up. Hold it there with the back thigh lifted. Nice. Hold. Now from here, you can place a block underneath the left palm. Take a twist. Right arm extends up. Twist helps to flush and extinguish those internal organs. I also say those emotional shit that's going on as well. Exhale, release that. Now both hands on the blocks if you have. Let's take some flossation. So flossing the hips. All we do is take little shifts forward and back. And then we start to take little inside circles and then outside circles, right? From here, shift all the way forward and then pull the back leg up to meet the front leg. Stay there at the top of the mat. I'm turning to the side. You stay where you are. Top of the mat. Fold over your thighs. Shake everything out. Nice. Now from here, inhale, slowly rise up to a standing position. Standing position. For those on Facebook, you can't see me. It's all good. Here we go. Circle the arms up. Take mountain pose. So I'm going to come down. So on Facebook, you see me. Mountain pose. Circle the arms up. Stand tall like a mountain. Now from here, let your shoulders melt down your spine. I want you to continue to pulling the trunk in and up to decrease any arching or tilting in the pelvis. You want to pull the navel in, lengthen the tailbone down. As you push into your toes and heels, take a deeper breath in through the nose. Exhale, small back bend. Heart is lifted as the shoulders melt down the spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, pull the navel in, forward fold. Now on your next inhale, halfway rise. It's just a reset of the spine. Bring your palms and fingertips to your shins. Shift your body weight more into your toes. Keep the knees bent. Lift the chest up halfway. Nice. Hold there. Exhale, forward fold, release. Step your left leg back. This leg steps back. Hold it there with that leg steps back as that leg step back. Now, take a full crescent lunge on the inhale. From here, hinge forward, lift the chest, keep the back thigh lifted, arms rise up, bend into the back knee. Full crescent lunge, bend into the back knee, hold right here. Full crescent lunge, hold. All right. Turning the music up, y'all, so you can hear. Low music. So in this full crescent lunge with my left leg back, watch my ribs. See how I'm poking? The ribs are jutting forward. I'm tilting in my pelvis. I want you to bend the knee more. Thread the ribs in. Let the tailbone lengthen down. Now bring the arms here to shoulder height. Roll the shoulders down the spine. Take a deeper bend through the back thigh. Now lengthen the back thigh without tilting in the pelvis. Take a deeper bend through the back thigh. Push through the front heel, lift, lengthen. Again, lower, lift, lengthen. This time squat nice and low. Hold it there. Working the little tucking of the pelvis to get a little core work and a little thigh activation. Tuck it in for 3. That's 2. Hold there on the 1. Rise up again. Exhale, warrior 2. Lift and pivot the back foot down. Now from here, warrior 2 pose. I want everybody, as you square the chest towards the left side of the room, I want you to lift your right heel off of the ground and sink deeper into your right thigh. But as you sink deeper into that right thigh, push down through the knife edge of the back foot. Keep your torso on top of the spine and really stretch past your fingertips. Don't limit yourself in your practice today. So really press through the fingertips like you're really reaching for Earth's axis. Beautiful. Now inhale, flip your palms up. Breathe and reverse the warrior. Wrap the left hand behind and soften the shoulder away from the ear. Keep pressing the body weight into the heels. Feeling the weight through the outer back foot. Circle the arms around. Come back to your lunge, right? Step the right foot back. Hold it right there in your lunge for me, please. In your plank pose. Shift forward on the toes. Bend at the elbow, low plank chaturanga, modify if you need. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog pose. Nice. Take a deep breath here, down dog. And big breath out. Come on, lift the heels high. Keep the heels high. And then let the left leg float up. Square the left hip down as you drive the heel of the left foot to the back wall for length. Exhale, pull the knee into the nose, round, lift the spine. Step the foot through. Slide your right thigh back and then slowly lower the back knee to the ground. Lift the back toes to the earth. Inhale, modify crescent as you lift up. Bring the arms up. Remember, I want you to really push down through your back shin to keep the body stable. Anchor down through the heel of the front foot and hug the front knee right over that front ankle. Nice. Circle the arms around. Twice more around. Woo. Sweating. 2 more around. Last one. Bring it up. Now lift from the trunk. That's the belly button. Pull it in. Take a light back foot on the exhale. Inhale, we rise. Hinge forward. Go ahead if you have the blocks. Use the blocks. Untuck the back toes and lift the back thigh. Now bring that correct block on the left, block on the right side closer to your left foot. Take the twist. Hug the inner thighs in here. Twist. Lift from the core. Lengthen from the spine. Exhale. Release that twist and let's flossate. Flossations as we shift forward and back. Forward and back, y'all. And then take the hips around in circles. Inside circles. And then outside circles. I actually end up doing the opposite, but it's all good. Go ahead from here, shift all the way forward, step the back foot up to meet the front foot. So we've been here before, just take a halfway rise, reset the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fully rise, mountain pose, come on up, circle the arms up. Exhale, take a back bend, you'll breathe. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, you'll step this leg, your right leg back. Hold there, full crescent lunge, anchor down through the front heel, lift the chest, bring the arms up. Everybody bend into your back knee. Again, we want to eliminate that pelvic tilting, so pull and thread the ribs in, let the tailbone lengthen down into space. Now bend the back knee even more, and again to lengthen the back thigh. So as you bend, you're finding that strength, and as you lengthen, you find that stretch. One more bend here. Stretch. Now everybody bend into the back knee, bring the arms to shoulder height, and just give me a little tuck of the pelvis here for 3. Tuck it in for 2. Use the core. That's 1. Rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. So open up for me, please. Right away in this warrior two pose, I want you to lift your front heel off of the ground. Get a deeper squat into the front thigh. Keep pressing through the back foot, and again, broaden through the collarbone, spread the fingertips nice and wide. People are saying things, hey y'all, hi, 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 welcome. Hopefully you're here to practice and you're just not here to look. Here we go. So we're practicing in this room today, y'all. From here, go ahead and lower the front heel down, flip the palms up, and let's take reverse the warrior. All right, wrap the right hand behind, soften the right shoulder away from the ears, and just reach up again. All right? We're here to practice. Even if you can't do all of the postures, you just want to do something and just breathe with us. Come on, get in it. It's accessible for anyone. Here we go. From here, circle the arms around and take high plank pose. Step the left foot back to meet the right foot. Shift forward on the toes. I'm going to modify. I'm going to lower my knees, right? And take the low plank modification if you need that. Inhale, you can take low cobra or upward facing dog, right? Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Breathe in through the nose and out of the mouth on the exhale. Hold that posture, breathing in through the nose. And big open mouth exhale. Can you breathe and expand that breath in your low back? Take an inhale. Feel the low back expand just like the front belly expands. Exhale, breath is out. Let's go. We'll flow through this with the right leg high. Right leg is high. This leg is up. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot through. All right? As the right foot comes through, lift up to full crescent lunge. Take full crescent lunge, bend into the back knee. Bring the arms forward. Roll the shoulders down the spine. From here, all we do is tuck and tuck. Yes. Tuck. Tuck. For 8. For 7. For 6. For 5. Tuck 4. Tuck 3. Tuck 2. Hold it there on 1. Lengthen the back thigh. Belly in. Hand forward. Extend the arms right behind you. Palms face down. Squeeze the back of the shoulders in. Squeeze 8. Squeeze 7. Squeeze 6. Squeeze 5. Squeeze 4. Squeeze 3. Squeeze 2. Hold it there. Now from here, bring the arms to the ground. Step to the top of the mat. You'll take chair pose, Utkatasana. Hold the chair pose. Press your weight into your heels. Nice. Thigh bones lift up. Navel draws in. On the exhale, forward fold out of that chair pose. Inhale, we'll rise up, one leg Tadasana. So bring the left leg up here in one leg Tadasana. So as I'm here, make sure you're not dumping into the low back. So pull up on that right thigh as you nail your right heel into the ground. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Extend your left leg forward on the exhale. Inhale, squeeze and hug the left leg into the right thigh. Hinge through, bend into your right knee. Hold it there with the bended right knee. Square your left hip down and drive the heel of the left foot to the back wall. Hold. You'll balance here. Now, as you balance here, begin to lengthen the left leg and then press the heel to the back wall. So bench stretch for 8. So even if your leg is not that high, maybe it's about a couple of inches away from the ground. You can still work from a low leg or a long leg. For 4, for 3, for 2, that's 1. Bend it to the right knee, bring the left leg to the ground. Rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, take warrior 2, yes? Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, circle the arms around to a low lunge. Step back to a high plank pose. Take low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg is up. Exhale, low lunge. You'll step your left foot through. From there, inhale, crescent lunge. We rise. Bend into the back knee. Arms come to shoulder height. Tuck. And tuck, right? Tuck. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Nice. Here we go. Lengthen the arms up. Lift the back thigh. Lunge through. From here, step to the top of the mat. Nice. Feet at hip width. Rise up, chair pose, Utkatasana, and pulse. In chair pose. We're pulsing. Push the heels into the ground. Draw the thigh bones back into the butt bones as you pulse, right? Pulse for 8. Pulse for 7. Pulse for 6. Pulse for 5. Pulse for 4. Pulse for 3. Pulse for 2. Hold it there on 1. Nice. Exhale, forward fold. From that forward fold, you rise all the way up. Nice. From here, one leg Tadasana. It's your right leg this time that lifts up. That's again, make sure you're not dumping into the hips. So pull up, shift forward slightly. Hands come to your chest. On the exhale, extend the right leg forward, hug the thighs in, and then from here, bend into your left knee as you sweep the right leg behind. Drive the heel of your right foot to the wall behind you, and then press. Bench stretch. IG, let me show you what I'm doing. Bench stretch, bench stretch, bench stretch. For 8, for 7. If that's not accessible, use blocks. For 6, for 5, for support. For 4, for 3, that's 2, that's 1. Breathe into your left knee, bring the right foot to the ground. Inhale, you're up for crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Hold the low lunge pose. From here, bring your left hand inside of your left thigh. Palms are flat on the ground. Step your left leg back. Right leg steps forward. Step the foot outside of the palm. Step your right leg back. Left leg steps forward. Foot outside of the hand. Left leg steps back. Notice I'm not rocking back into my shoulders and pulling my hips back up. I'm keeping my weight forward over the fingertips as I step through and step back. Step through on the exhale. Inhale, step back. Keep going. If this is too challenging, again, I can't say it enough. Use the blocks. I'm telling you, it's much easier. It helps to bring the ground closer to you. Let's go. Here we go. We got 4 more like this. We got 3 more like this. 2 more like this. Last one. Hold the plank pose. Lower down to your knees. From here, I want everybody to sit here on the knees. Interlace fingers behind your back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Roll them down the back and lift the chest up. All right. There we go. From here, round, release everything. Open up the knees. Take a child's pose. Inhale, you make your way back up to all fours, right? Come to your forearms. So start on the knees. Forearms plant down. Lift the thighs. Hold it there. Forearm plank pose and hold. Forearm plank pose. Now from the forearm plank pose, all you do from here is shift forward, back. Shift forward. Shift it back. Shift it forward. Shift it back. Shift it forward. Shift it back. Shift it forward. Shift it back. Now hold it forward. Hold it forward from here. Watch this. Watch my upper spine. I'll push away from the ground. Bring the hips right back in line with the spine. So lift the hips low. But you're rounding in your upper back. Forever, ever. You got 8 like this. Come on. Come on. You got 7 like this. Come on. Come on. You got 6 like this. Come on. Come on. You got 5 like this. Come on. Come on. You got 4. For 3. Hey, Dion. For 2. Hold it there on the 1. Hold it there on the 1. Hold there on the 1. Nice. Bring the thighs together. Lower the knees down. Awesome stuff. Take a child's pose. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Nice. Now from child's pose. All fours. Lift. Take up dog. From all fours, you went to high plank. Up dog. To downward facing dog. Nice. Hold your downward facing dog, everybody. And lift your right leg up. I'm trying to adjust here on this. There we go. Right leg is up. Right leg is up. Step the right foot through for your lunge. Here we go. Grab your weights. Rise up with the weights. All right. From here, keep the weights forward, framing the front thigh. You'll lunge and lengthen. Lunge. Lengthen. Lunge. Lengthen. Keep going. Lunging and lengthening. Lunging and lengthening. Lunging and lengthening. For 8. For 7. 6, 5. 4, 3. Here we go for 2. On the 1. Hold that deep lunge. Bring the arms here to shoulder height. Tuck that pelvis in and out. Yes. Tuck. 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 For 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it there. Now from here, pull the weights in for the G. Lift the back thigh. Roll an eagle and hinge for listen arms to behind. Left press back. Right press back. Left press back. Notice here, I'm keeping the weights above my hips, right? As I spin stretch. For 8, for 7, for 6. Take your gaze down for above your front toe. For 3, that's 2. From here, watch this. You go press, 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 and small. Press, 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 press. For 8, how you doing, Allison? Yep. For 7, for 6, for 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, that's 1. Nice. Bring the weights forward to the ground. Use the weights to help you step to the top of the mat. No weights, rise up, taking out fold. No weights, take a back bend on the exhale. No weights, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights. Bring them to the chest. Lower your butt. Down. Lift the chest up over here. Chair pose. Bring the arms along the thighs. Join a chair squat. Sit a little forward. Turn the weights down. Watch this. You tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, squeeze, tap, lift, squeeze. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, back to chair pose, arms at shoulder height. Now bring the weights to the heart center. From here, rise up. Lift your left leg up. Over there with the left leg lifted. Over there. Elbows in. Take bicep curls. Yes, squeeze a bicep. For 8. For 7. Here's 6. Here's 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. On the 1, hold it there. Elbows in. Palms stay this up. Lengthen the left leg forward. Sweep the left leg behind. Bend the right knee. Gaze is down. Keep the right knee bent. Square the left hip down. Reach the weights for the earth. Let's go with these rows. Pull back it up. Squeeze. 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 So you're pressing the elbows in and you're pulling the shoulders up towards the ceiling. If you need to modify, bring that left leg down and just work from here. For 8. For 7. Here's 6. Here's 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. That's 2. On the 1, step back to crescent lunge, everybody. Everybody take a deep lunge through the back thigh. Pull the weights in like you're about to do a box punch. Punch, pull right. Punch, pull left. Punch, pull right. Punch, pull left. Punch, pull right. Punch, pull left. Punch, pull right. Punch, pull left for 8. Here's 7. Here's 6. Here's 5. That's 4. For 3. Here's 2. On the 1, bring the arms out. Hold there. Open up to warrior 2 pose. Yes. So from here, right, I'll rub the arms out. I'll open up to warrior 2 pose. Lift your right heel off the ground. Sink deeper into your right thigh. Hold the right foot up. Now from here, watch my right heel. I'll just lower and lift. Yes, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. So we're toning that inner thigh. We're getting the Achilles tendon, the hamstring strong. Oh, what's going on? I got a poor connection. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 8 breaths. 7 breaths. 6 breaths. 5 breaths. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. Here we go. Y'all, hold it there. Instagram. Instagram fell out for a second. Hold there. Nice. Keep the left heel lifted. You'll go out and in. Out and in. Open cross in. Open cross in. Open cross in. Open cross in. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's 1. Nice. Hold it there. Hold it there. Always do from here. Bring the back knee down, straighten the front leg. All right. Turn the heels, toes in. Bring the heels forward, weights to the chest. Squat and lift. Yes, squat and lift. 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 We got 8 like this. 7 like this. 6 like this. 5 like this. 4 like this. 3 like this. 2 like this. Last one, hold it there and just squat and pulse. Squat and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on the 1. Rise up, everybody. Do me a favor. From here, pivot forward. Belly engage. Release the weights to the ground. All right. Step back to high plank pose. You'll take low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Hold your downward facing dog pose. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a big breath of air out of the mouth. Here we go from down dog. Everybody, left leg is up. Step your left foot through for your lunge. Left foot steps through. Grab your lighter weights. Weights frame the front thigh. Hold there, bend the back thigh. Bring the weights into the chest. Tuck. Here we go. Tuck and round. Yes, tuck and round. Tuck and round. Tuck and round. Tuck and round. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's 1. Now from here, as we tuck, right? The back knee was back. The back knee was back. Here we go. Hold there as we tuck. Right there. Nice. Now from here, lengthen up, in short, bring the arms behind. Pull the nipple. There you go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Welcome back, y'all. Left, right, left. it there. Inch forward. Step to the top of the mat. From here, take chair pose. Chair pose on the Uttanasana. Hold the chair pose. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Welcome back, Instagram. I don't know, we just got bumped off. It's all good. Right, left. If you back, great. Yo, I also stream from Facebook Live as well. Just because I know we run into these connection problems, so it's always there. So 4 more. For 3. For 2. That is 1. Nice. Now from here, rise up with the weights. One leg Tadasana. It's the right leg is up. On the exhale, extend the right leg forward, hold there. Bicep curls. Yes, bicep curls. With that right leg forward, slow it down. Lengthen, curl, lengthen, curl, lengthen, curl, lengthen, curl. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's 2. 1. Sweep your right leg behind. Bend into your left knee. Reach the weights to the ground. Spread the left hip down. This time, alternating rows. Right? Length. Left. Length. Right. Length. Left. Length. Right. Length. Left. Length. 8 like this. 7 like this. 6 like this. 5 like this. 4. 3. 2. That's 1. Nice. Bend into your left knee. Bring the right leg back to the ground. Here we go. Rise up. Bend into the back foot. Hold it there. All you're going to do is block the face, right? You go punch, pull, right pull, left pull, front pull, punch, pull. For 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4 more. Here's 3. Here's 2. 1. Hold it there, pull it out, open up Warrior 2 pose. All right, so Instagram, I think this is the part that you missed, all right? Come on, lift the left leg up, pull the navel into the spine, hold it there. All we do is lower the left heel, lift, lower the heel, lift, lower, lift, lower the heel, lift the heel, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I see a lot of people coming here to look. Don't come on to look, come to play. That's right, bring the weights into the chest, y'all. Straighten this front leg, turn your toes in first, then bring the heel straight forward. Then pull the toes in even more. Now lower. Yes. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift the thighs, squeeze the butt cheek, pull the trunk in when you rise up, right? Nice. Option from here to place the weights right above your shoulders and take single arm. Shoulder press when you rise up. There we go. Go ahead and lift for 8 reps. 7 reps. Again, y'all, we're starting on Saturdays, right? 5 reps. Saturdays, we're doing Zoom Saturdays. So Fridays and Saturdays are in Zoom. I can see you, we can connect, and that platform is much better for the connection as well. That's wireless connection. 4 more. I know I said like 4 more like 40 minutes ago. 3. For 2. Yes. Come on up on the 1. Come on up on the 1. Pivot forward for me, please. Come all the way forward. Take a lunge. Lower your weights to the ground. Now, as you lower the weights to the ground, place them in front of you. Step your left leg back. We've done this before. Now we're going to pick up those spider walks. Right up, right back. Left up, left back. Right up, right back, left up. Now, if you want to hop in between, hop in between. Use your blocks to bring the ground closer to you as you hop or step. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Hold there in your high plank pose. I'm out of it. You're still in it. High plank pose. Lower down to the forearms. You're in forearm plank pose. Bring the thighs together nice and tight. From here, you start toe taps. Tap right. Tap open right. Tap open left. Tap open right. Tap open left. That's the forearm plank pose. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pull it all in on the 1. Keep the thighs together. Keep the heels together. We'll take hip dips. Right side and left side. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. For 8, 7, 6. Who's still with me? 5. Who's still with me? 4. Who's still with me? 3. Here we go. For 2. Nice. On the one. Sabrina, I don't know. Instagram just likes to act crazy. That's why it gives out. Come on, y'all. Come down to your hands and knees. All right? Down to the hands and knees. All right. Bring the legs forward. That's why we're going to Zoom on Saturdays, y'all. Zoom on Saturdays. We had a good one yesterday on Zoom. Saturdays and Fridays on Zoom. Place the feet nice and flat so we don't have to worry about those dumb old internet connections. Here we go. Lower on the inhale. Squeeze, rise on the exhale. Lower on the inhale. Squeeze, rise. Come on back up, y'all. I want you to place the block between your thighs. Hold the block between your thighs. Squeeze it nice and tight so your inner thighs are active. Spine stays on the entire time. You'll lower. Lift on the exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. If you need to slow it down, slow it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll hold it up on the 1. Hold it up on the 1. Now from here, all right? Pull the knees further into the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs. Take a rock out of both pose. And come back into boat pose. Rock out of boat pose. Come back up nice and slowly, shins are parallel. Rock out, pull the ankle in, rock up. Again, rock out, rock up. Rock out again, rock up. One more time, rock out of boat pose. Rock up, hold here, release the weights to the side. All right, bring the block, remove the block from the thighs, and you roll back with your block. From here, all you do on your low back, lift the legs up towards the sky and reach up. Lifting from the core. So you're pulling your trunk and low back into your mat. Squeezing that in as you lift up from the low upper abs, right? Get that lift up. For 8, make sure you're not holding to the neck row. For 7, up. For 6, up. For 5, up. For 4, for 3, that's 2. Hold it there on the 1. Hold it there on the 1 for me, please. Nice. Just hold it up. Now from here, all I want you to do is lower your left leg. It hovers. Right leg stays high. Bring the block to the left hand. Reach the right hand forward. Gaze forward and just flex. Now from here, watch this. Bench stretch with the right leg. Bench stretch. Bench stretch. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3. That's 2. On the 1, pull the knees into the chest, release the block for a second. Take a round on the spine, then take 3 rocks. Make your way back to your back. Legs up towards the sky. Blocks in the hands. Right leg lowers. Block stays in the right hand, left arm reaches forward. Hold there. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Lift the shoulder backs off the ground. You're using the upper and lower abs. Pull them together. Nice. Hold there. Hold. 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 Now bench stretch with the left leg. Bench stretch. Bench stretch. Yes, keep going. Bench stretch. Come on, y'all. You can do anything for 8, anything for 7, anything for 6, anything for 5, anything for 4, anything for 3, anything for 2, and that is 1. Bring the block down, pull the knees into the chest nice and tight. Now from here, all we do, bicycle twist to the right side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side. For 8, 7, 6, 5, come on, 8, 7, 6, 4, come on, 8, 7, 6, 3, come on, 8, 7, 6, 2, come on, that's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Knees come back into the chest. Grab your block. Place it right between your feet. Legs up towards the sky. Now from here, bring the legs about 70-degree angle. Gaze forward. Lift the shoulder backs up. Reach the arms forward and pulse. So we're pressing down like you're pressing through a gust of wind or body of water. But everybody breathe. No tension in the throat. Don't hold the lips. Breathe out of the mouth. Let's go 100s. Here we go. Pulse, 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 pulse. Come on, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Halfway there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, Facebook. Here we go. 10, 9. Come on, Insta. Here we go. For 10, 9. I hope you're not just looking. I hope you're doing this with us, at least breathing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Last 10, last 9, last 8. Hey, Tosh, last 7, Last 6, last 5, last 4, last 3, that's 2, that's 1. Let that go. Let it go. Let it go. Instagram is funny today. I'm getting all these people looking in the room, but ain't nobody staying to practice. Can't get nothing accomplished just by looking. You got to participate, even if you're only breathing, like I've been saying the entire time. All right, y'all. Towel off, stretch it out, take some upward facing dogs to stretch out your core. I trust many of you by now know what that is, because most of you that are still around, some of my regulars, and some of my new regulars that I've met through this platform. Here we go, y'all. We got about 10 more minutes of this craziness, and we gotta shut her down. So I want you to come up to all fours. I'm going to take you through this. All right. I'm taking you through this move right now. You'll start in plank pose. All right? You'll start in plank pose with the legs wide. Legs wide plank pose. All you'll do, shift forward, keep the shoulders over the wrist, watch my right hand, pull it to the chest, right palm down. Left palm in, left palm down. Right palm in, right palm down. Left palm in, left palm down. Nice, it's like a roll, you're pulling palm, right? Up to the breast, right? For 4 more like this. For 3, if you're modifying, your knees are back, hips are forward. You can still do this and modify. For 2 more. Last one. Now, stay with the modification if you need to. But from there, we'll add weights. People that are taking the advanced version, I need your legs wide, because when the legs are narrow, this is what happens. The hips begin to lift. That's a different movement, but today I want everything nice and stable. So you go pull, link, pull, back, link, pull, back, link. And for those that are modifying, I want you to place a block between your thighs if you're modifying to keep your hips stable. There you go. Pull, link, pull back, link. Yes, you got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go. This is the last set. Then we're going to take it home with some cardio. This time, adding on to the set. Adding on, adding on. Back in that plank, wide leg plank pose with the barrel rolls. This time, you'll push up, rise up, row, row. Again, push up, rise up, row, row. Lower on the in, exhale, rise, pull it back, inhale, pull it back, exhale. Lower on the in, exhale, rise, pull it back, inhale, pull it back, exhale. Maybe pick it up. Yes, maybe pick it up. Alternate sides if you pick it up, right? Pull back. There we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here we go. 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Deb, you just get here and just looking. Come on now. That's 1. Amani, what you doing out there? Here we go, y'all. Plank pose to downward facing dog. Take downward facing dog. I gotta get us home. Oh, my butt is in the air. We'll take downward facing dog. Your butt should be in the air as well. If you're in downward facing dog, hold it. Hold it downward facing dog. Inhale, come high up on the toes. Bend your knees. Gaze forward. Exhale, float walk to the top of your mat for me, please. Bring them out. Float walk, top of the mat. Here we go. No more weights. Let's just take it home. Run it out. Run it out. Come on. Now, you may need to move your towel out of the way if you have it, because I don't want you to trip or fall. Here we go. Bring it out. Bring them out. Bring them out. Keep that running going. We're just jogging in place. Facebook, I want you to see my face right now. I'm going to turn up. Here we go. Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now from here, squat jacks. You go in and out. In and out. It's like a jumping jack with a little baby squat because the knees a bit slightly. Okay? Now from here, we start punches. Let's go. Punch. 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 Watch this. Go. We go. Punch. 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 Hop. Punch. 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 With the hop. Punch. With the hop. Punch it up. With the hop. punch it out. With the hop, punch it out. With the hop, punch it out. Hey, with the hop, punch it out. Here we go. Run it out. Run it out. Pump. On that downbeat, we'll do football runs. Just like this. Football runs. Yes. Here we go. Turn to the right. Turn to the front. Turn to the left. Turn front. Turn front. Turn front. Turn front. Done. Yes, y'all. All right. All right. Don't go nowhere. We got to cool it down. We got to stretch. We got to stretch. Throw some high fives up in the comments. Not just to me, but throw some high fives up to somebody else in that comment, somebody you don't know. Say, hey, anybody, call a name out. Hola, Els. Els Van Burr. Els Van Burr. Lynette, hey, Miss Martinez. All right, y'all. Come on up. Bring the arms up on the inhale. Exhale, bring the hands right into your chest. Hold there. Take another inhale, take mountain pose. Light back, then on the exhale, heart is high. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, take a forward fold, and then step this leg back, right leg. Lower the right knee down. Bring a block maybe underneath your right palm. Take a twist over your left shoulder. Hinge forward into the right hip. Bend your back knee, hold. That may be a deep enough stretch for many of us. Those that can grab the foot and give a light tug of your heel right there on your butt, towards your butt. Slowly release the foot. Toe heel your left leg in, and then straighten the left leg. Draw the hips towards the back of you. But what I want you to do here is try not to sit back here. This is not really doing much of the stretch because I want the stretch to come from the hamstring. Right? So we've activated that hamstring. Got it warm. Now it's time to stretch the joints. Get back to yoga. Get back to breath. Stay there. Try not to come out of it, right? We can only really begin to see those breakthroughs when we allow ourselves to have that breakdown, right? That moment of breakdown, because for every breakdown there comes a breakthrough. So have that moment of breakdown. Try not to rush out of this. It's only temporary. Understand what your body is saying to you, yes, but also know what energetically is trying to release. Nice. If you haven't rebent the front knee, go ahead and rebend the front knee. Come to the palms, lift the back thigh, step the right leg up, and then step your left leg back. Lower the left leg to the ground. Toe heel your right foot over slightly, hinge forward there, feel that stretch. Left hand is on the ground, maybe on the block. Take a twist over your right shoulder, bend your back knee. Reach for the back foot. If you can, pull the heel towards the butt. Then slow release of the foot. Toe heel the left leg back in. Straighten the right leg. I want you to pull your right thigh bone back into space and allow that left hip to just square forward. Navel pulls into the spine. Flex through the toes and heels. Take a bow. Again, allow yourself to stay in that posture a little longer. Sometimes it's just a reflection of life. When things get hard, when things get rough, we just want to sort of give up right away. Right? We want to come out of it. Simple as with yoga. Oh, it's hard. I want to come out of the posture right away. But no. We got to go through it. And again, to have that breakthrough, to learn, to see where we need to be in that next phase in our life. Nice. Come on, lift the back thigh up. Step both feet up to the top of the mat. Take a forward fold and then tuck the butt under. And then rock and roll onto your low back. Keep rolling onto your low back. I'm wet, I'm sweaty, I need a towel right now. So you're on your low back. Pull your knees into your chest. Round your spine. And then flatten your feet to the ground. And with your right ankle, place it on top of your left thigh. Place your right hand here on top of the right knee. Lightly press into that. Let your head and neck just rest on the ground. Now from here, you'll come up to your left heel. Keep pushing the palm into your right palm, right knee. And then pull the left knee forward and thread your right hand between the space of your thighs. You'll capture underneath the left knee. And if the head lift up, just go ahead and lower it back down to the ground. Hold there in that stretch. Just check in with my time. Let's go to the other side. So start with feet flat on the ground. Left leg is up. Stack the ankle on top of the opposite thigh. Pull your right foot in and then lift the right heel and then press your left palm into your left knee. And then you'll pull the right knee forward, left hand threads between the space of the thighs. So you should feel this stretch here in this outer left butt cheek. Important stretch because it's addressing, it's really getting into the piriformis muscle, which is a little small muscle along the butt, outer butt cheek. For those that may have a little sciatic, I know oftentimes get once in a while a little sciatic pain, that shooting nerve up through the hamstring for the low back. It's almost like I can't walk or the spine is a little off. That's because we need to be doing this stretch every day. This stretch right here that I have you in, this figure 4 pigeon stretch is going to help relieve some of that sciatic pressure. Trust me, it works, it helps. Nice, release, let that go. Pull your knees into your chest, everybody. Give yourself a big hug. And then lower your left leg to the ground. Pull the right knee across the body. Take the spinal twist. Right knee is over towards your left side. I'm going to stand up to show you the angle of my body. So if I was laying down, I would look like this. This knee should be in line with the thigh, hip, and the belly button. Arms should be teed out. Look towards the right side. If there's too much pressure on your neck, just look up towards the ceiling. Breathe into your right side body. Let the ribs expand, open up. We should be much more open now. We should be able to expand. We've detoxed, we've released. The body is open. We're ready for more. We're ready for our day, right? Let's switch to the other side. So knees come through center. Pull the left knee into the chest. Take a twist. Left knee over towards the right side. Again, this is the angle of my body if I was lying down. Knee is in line with the belly. Watch this foot, this left foot. So flex the toe. Maybe even push the toe further towards the right side. And continue to breathe in through the left side body on the inhale. Exhale, breath is out. Nice, pull the knees into the chest, round in a nice tight ball. Imagine I'm lying down, I'm rounding into a nice tight ball. Final flush of the transverse abdomen. So we've rinsed the ascended and descended colon, now we're gonna flush it all out. So yes, if you feel like after this practice you need to go to the bathroom, good, great, you've done well. Congratulations. That's the point of that stretch. Nice, everybody. One more time, pull the knees into the chest, round, give yourself a nice tight hug, and then let's take final Shavasana. Go ahead and lie on the ground. In like this position, palms face up. Imagine I'm lying down right now, palms face up to receive. Let the heels and toes flop open. If you need to give a little love to somebody today, maybe it's 2-hour workers on the front line. If you want to energetically send some love out to them, go ahead and place the palms face down. Let the eyes melt, shut. Take an inhale in through the nose. And lightly send that breath out on the exhale. Thank you for those who stayed with us. Thank you for those who are staying with us. Regina, I love you. Inhale in. You're welcome, Anu. Oh, Anna. I'm sorry, Anna. That's Anna. You're welcome, Anna. Thanks for coming back. So wherever you are right now, I want you to place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Even if you're in Shavasana or maybe you've come to a seated position, to that final meditative position. You're sitting with your legs crossed, and maybe you're sitting on a block. Wherever you are, I want you to slowly begin to open your eyes and just take in the space around you. Taking everything around you right now. Try to find something different in your apartment right now that you may not have ever noticed, you may not have seen, or something you may not have taken notice of in like weeks, days, or months. Find that one thing around you. Find that one thing. Find that one thing. Find that one thing. And that's just pulling you back into the present moment right now. That's what we're doing. We're just regrounding. We're pulling ourselves back into this present moment. Simple as that. That's a quick little meditative practice right there. Finding that one thing around you that can connect you back to the present moment, back to where you are. All right? I love you guys for the light. I love you for just showing up. Thank you for thank you for the Venmo love. I was about to say thank you for Zoom, for joining on Zoom yesterday. But yes, thank you for the Venmo love, for the Cash App love, and the PayPal love as well. If you're there on Facebook, I always put it in title at the top of the practice. You can always find that. Comments if you're there on Facebook. If you're here on IG, I have a link. There's a Linktree link in my profile, which has a link that's going to show you my my Venmo information. And also that link will take you to what Cash App and Venmo and PayPal information as well. I just want to thank you again. It is not required for you to leave any type of donation. Just show up in real time. Let's connect. Let's do this together. Again, the love is appreciated with the love offering. I'll post that information later, but I want everybody to just continue to stay. I encourage us all to stay connected, stay with your practice. Stay with your practice. You know, here in LA, we're confined to our houses again until May 15th. It may go even longer. Now is the time to not fall off because, you know, or not to fall back into old habits, right? I was having a conversation the other day with some friends on Zoom, and we were talking about how life is gonna be after this quarantine, after we get outside of our apartments. And we were so thinking about the future and after what it's gonna be. And I said, y'all, this is our present right now, or this is our future. This is what we need to be focused on right now. Not what's gonna happen after, because that's the unknown. That's what we don't know. All we have is right now. So if we're gonna make some change, if we're gonna make change, it's gonna happen now. So what we're thinking, what we're creating, it has to happen now. So again, stay in this moment. Stay in this moment. Be creative. Get creative. Let it flow out of you. Let it flow out of you. I have a friend who's a hairstylist. You know, she can't go and make house calls. She was like, well, I'm going to be creative. Create my own hair products. I have bleaching products here. You know what? I'm going to be like an Uber hairstylist. I'm going to do a drop-off service to my clients of just their hair products. And it was so cute because her client, she dropped it off, you know, and her client picked it up, and her client's husband, they did a little video on IG with her client's husband actually putting the color in her hair. He had no idea what he was doing, but I was like, that was so cute. But again, it was just this hairstylist like, okay, I'm still a hair